Mango Bae, Mango Bae.
Mango Bae.
Mango Bae. Oh. Mango Bae. Mango Bae. Mango Bae. Your Mango Bae.
For the exclusive content, don't forget to join our Patreon at patreon.com/mangobae. Mango.
Bae. This is Mango Bae. You know what it is.
Oh, hey!
Hello there.
Mango fucking Bay, dude.
Welcome
Your
to the Mango Bae
one-stop shop
podcast.
for South Asian blackness. We're two brown comedians who are best boys in New York City who bring the thoughts.
We'd love to do it.
And the thoughts.
Thank you for joining us today.
Wait,
what?
something in the
You
air,
about to
dude.
say something?
Something in the air.
Ooh, am I sensing a little Patreon energy?
Yeah, dude.
Oh, what's that all about?
Dude, I'll tell you right the fuck now. Patreon is a one-stop shop as well for bonus content. Things that we do, man. You
Like
like,
what?
hey, P and Usama, they're the fucking funniest guys I know, but I need them all the time in my life.
I heard it's only 23 cents a day.
You heard fucking correct.
23
dude.
cents
Yeah,
a day.
absolutely right, dude. It's
to help
fucking-
two brown boys survive.
You probably get nothing with that money, though. You probably get nothing. Probably just
What? Are you insane? Dude, you get dozens upon dozens, close to hundreds of hours of bonus content,
That's a
including
lot.
It bites. Those are outtakes from episodes.
talk about it.
Holy shit. That's
also,
funny
I hear
stuff
you
that we
get
couldn't include.
audio-only bonus episodes.
Oh, Mango Bae After Dark? That shit is so hype, dude.
He is so
That's the
good.
raw shit right there. That's the kutta mango.
You wore like a hoodie and a hat. You're like,
we do.
hype.
Yeah.
You can't not say these things now.
Yeah,
dude.
how can I not? You know, apparently
OD.
also you get archived episodes
You
too.
do.
The fuck?
You do. Also, topical news clips where we kind of roast the news a little bit.
Oh shit!
And do a
Mango
little
Bae
clip
roast
on
the
that,
news.
dude. If you're not jumping in.
And now we are launching a new Patreon feature, apparently, where not only do you get early episodes, you get to watch us live as we're recording episodes.
So I don't know
I mean,
what
who doesn't want that?
I just don't know what you're doing. I just don't know.
Seriously, what are you doing?
Speaking of which, well, first of all, before we get into it, it's my boy, Pranav Behari.
Hey,
At
how's it
Pranav,
going?
haha.
Hi.
Hype beast. Somehow
With the
randomly
brown
hype
privilege.
beast.
Let's keep promoting Serene, the brown
Love
privilege
it.
boys with the
You
hoodie.
look like you manage Justin Bieber right now.
do.
In the best way. Dude, songs. I'm Usama Siddiquee, your boy Usama Siddiquee. Usama stands up. And it's fucking a party right now.
It's a big time party.
Shall we start with the first segment, Jungly Story, where we talk about a wild, weird story from the week, from either of our
Something from our
lives.
personal lives. Let's hear it.
So last week, you remember that my mom got into Mango Bae. She discovered it.
Nargis is now a Mango Bae fan.
And now, literally, she's like telling me things that are kind of concerning.
Oh shit!
So a couple things she's like, literally, you know the hyperbole we did last time?
Yeah.
So now she's like, Usama, I wake up, I don't want to shower. I just want to watch Mango Bae. This is legit.
Shut up.
Dude, this is true. This is true. This is true. Our hyperbole is now the truth. She's like, I don't want to wash any dishes. I don't want to go to my garden. Mango Bae is her now only hobby. She stopped watching Bengali TV.
She's all strung out on Mango Bae.
Dude, she's like, her hair is a little funky.
Oh my
she got
God.
the Einstein hair. She's like, yeah, I saw all the episodes.
Oh.
And then she's like now attacking me as an intense fan. She's becoming one of our commenters.
Oh, no.
So now she's like one part where the Neil Nanda episode, she's like, you know, on the beginning of episode, he said he was Punjabi. Halfway through, you're like, where is he from? And he had to say to you, I'm Punjabi. Usama, open your fucking eyes, huh? I'm like, yeah.
Oh my God! Nargis is our new producer.
Nargis is coming in hot. Dude.
Dude.
She's like, what? A guest comes, you're not gonna hear him? This is why you're not a good
So your mom gave you shit about interrupting?
Dude,
Yes, Nargis. Yes, Auntie.
they
Thankfully,
come to
finally.
talk. Oh, you're loud. You're loud. This, that.
Wow.
Oh, this,
Wow.
that.
This was the intervention we needed. Truly.
So she comes in, just shuffling the screen, you know?
Shut up.
Hey, I did not raise a guy who yells all the time. So mom is coming in, and the Punjabi thing was real. She's like, you have to listen. The things that happen in the beginning, you have to use it later.
Wow.
And now, and she's just binging. She's like, looks unkempt.
Dude,
This bitch looks unkempt.
Nargis is, she's like your new manager now.
Dude, because I'm realizing what it is. But she gets to see me real.
Yeah, exactly.
That's what it is. She's never seen this in her life before.
She
30
hasn't.
years of fakery and just, Mom, I
Being a
love
good
you.
boy.
I love you. I do love her. Jesus
Yeah.
Christ. All these
Like
fake
the-
shits,
that's
like
the
I love you.
fakery.
All these things, like, you know, that I was just lying energetically. Because, you know, you stave your mom off. You stave her off. That's the move, right? Just stave her off your real shit. Give her the love, give her the good boy stuff, and then you go off to anal land, right? But now she's getting the anal land. She's like, anal land came to her.
Wow.
You know, and she's got like, I'll buy 3 tickets.
Like the Malcolm X.
Dude,
I didn't go to anal land. Anal land landed on me.
And JFK, ask not what anal land can do for you. Ask what you can do for anal land. So she's here. She's buying 3 tickets. She got the season pass. And she's fucking in now.
No, she didn't. You know why? Because Nargis still isn't on the Patreon.
Listen, Mom, you're hearing this. You're going to hear this. You probably already are hearing this.
My mom's Kumkum is on the Patreon.
Yeah?
She doesn't even listen to it.
I think it's time to get my mom on the Patreon.
Yeah.
I think it's time to get my mom on the Patreon.
I think it's time. We need to shout her out.
Nargis, I've never seen a fan more intense. This is better than she's bigger than Welly Bob. She's bigger she's bigger than, or she might have been Welly Bob the whole time. Who the fuck knows?
She could be roasting us. Roasting us with love from afar.
Welly Bob. It's a Texas avatar. That could have been her. So now she, she's in that space now where she's like really getting into it. My brother is there, like talking to me about it. He's like, yeah, dude.
Noel?
She's like, it's always on. I come to the house now because he lives near her. She's always like popping in, and every time she pops in, dude, all the dramas are gone. Every ZTV thing done. We beat everybody. We beat all of them.
She's like, Noel's a pedophile. She's taking Mango Bae tropes. Noel's a total pedophile.
Can I meet Joe? Yeah. Oh, God. Right? She's like doing Mango
She's doing Mango Bae riffs.
Hey, thank you. Don't come again to my house. Another thing she says a lot is like her reviews are so interesting because like they're most unique reviews of all time.
Yeah.
So it's like, what do you think about it? She's like, in the beginning, she was like, I don't think anything. I just like hearing my son talk. Yeah. And boy, do you talk. Like, so many talkings. All these topics. Because you don't understand, I never talk around the house. I'm just always working or gaming with my brother, right? We're not, like, always
chit-chatting with your mom, yeah.
You know? And now she's all this talking. I didn't know you had memories. You know, I thought. So it's this very interesting new world for my mom where she's, like, learning who I am.
I mean, we talk pretty regularly about getting our asses whipped growing up. Has she commented on that at all?
Dude, I haven't gotten her to say anything about the thing.
Yeah.
So I've been like, so what do you think?
Yeah.
Like, what about the topics? And
yeah.
She's like, talking. There's got to, I know she has it. Because if you know that I forgot to deal with Punjabi halfway through,
She's listening.
She's listening. She's in the bitch.
Maybe she's, I don't know. What do you think that's about?
So maybe week 3, I'm going to develop them. I'm going to ask her directly, what do you think of the balls on my dad's mouth bit? Do you think it's cool? Do you want to add more balls?
She's like, you stole that bit from me.
Then she shows me her balls. Wow, Mom, I didn't know you had fucking balls. Know a bitch, huh? Get to know a bitch.
Nargis, stay with us.
Stay with us, dude.
You know?
Maybe she's like, yeah, go harder.
How many episodes in do you think she is?
Dude, she's not listening in canon.
I mean, she's watching it like it's like Breaking Bad or something. Bro. Like, she's in it.
And really, for us, we broke bad for her. She's like, the first thing, she's like, oh my God.
This is like her Breaking Bad, actually. Yeah. This is like we're turning Nargis out into a psychopath.
She's getting broken.
Yeah.
You know? And then she keeps mentioning her guest appearance. She's like, so when I go on, I'm gonna, like, whatever I say, you just don't be weird about it. I'm like, but she's already like
she's got an agent now.
She's got NDAs negotiating. And she's got like, listen, my people will call your people. We'll get it going. But she's getting a little hungry for it.
Yeah.
And I think the next one, we should just talk about literally asshole eating. Just say it. Just say it. And just see what she's like. I want it to be like so in her face that she can't escape it.
I will not permit that. We're not doing that. Okay? Just stop. Stop it. Just stop it. Cut it. Joe, can you cut this out?
Here's the thing. Because you know how like pimps break, like women.
Are we really going into this metaphor right now?
Mom in the beginning, she was like, what is fuck? The first time.
Shut the
And now she's like, okay, so wax on the pussy. Like, she's becoming a knowledgeable human now. It starts off with a little bit, and now
I've never tossed my salad. The fuck, huh?
I make you vegetables every day. Talk about that. Anyway, Mom, we love you, but I'm about to get some information on exactly what you think about the sex stuff, because we talk about it a lot.
Why do you want to plumb the depths for that kind of information?
I want to know because if she's like cool with it now, I'd give her a lot more respect. Like, oh my God, Mom, you're cool with my dirty ass jokes.
Yeah.
Which would be a very surprising thing because Mom is a very fucking traditional ass brown woman who's being very elastic in her life. She's growing.
Yeah.
In real time. You know? Bitch knows comedy, dude.
She does know comedy.
Bitch knows comedy, dude.
To know comedy, you got to know tragedy. Yeah. That's the thing.
She calls me up. She's like, Nimesh Patel, total bitch. I don't understand what's going on there. She becomes a complete brown comedy fan. Oh God! Oh boy!
Why y'all haven't had Akash on yet, huh?
What's going on?
The fuck?
Flagrant.
The fuck?
That's flagrant.
It took you long enough to have Danesh on. The fuck's going on, huh?
What's going on, bro? consider your Patreon rescinded. I want this. Anyway, that's the Brown story of the week.
Brown story of the week. Brown.
Jungly
That's
story
the
of the
jungly
week.
story of the week. Now we're going to get into our Brown of the week. This is a special segment where we talk about our favorite Brown person. Could be from recent news, current events, or from history.
Yes.
Today we're going to talk about a guy, very miraculous guy
Hero.
named Srikesh Kumar.
What happened, dude?
Srikesh Kumar. This is a guy who lives in Moradabad, which is outside of Delhi, about east of Delhi.
Eastbound in Delhi.
Eastbound in Delhi.
Sure.
This fucking guy got into an auto accident, got hit by a motorcycle, which, first of all, weird way to die.
Sure.
Only in India,
Right.
right? A motorcycle accident, you got to have good aim.
Right.
Like, it got to have to be intentional, but maybe not, right? It's
Sure.
just that chaotic in India. There's no way to move, no maneuvering. This guy died, was declared dead.
At 4 miles an hour.
Yeah.
Some motorcycle nicked him. But he was dead. He was dead.
And then he miraculously popped back to life in the morgue. The next day in front of his family.
It was so fucking.
They're like, why is that bitch breathing? And he just was alive all of a sudden.
I think he just reincarnated as himself. That could have been it.
That could have been it. Like, this is a good enough body.
He was exactly enough to reincarnate as
He's
himself.
like, I don't want to leave that dick behind. I'm going to stay with it.
You know what I'm saying? Hinduism is correct.
Hinduism is correct. He
what happened.
reincarnated into his own body.
In his own body. He made it.
Yeah.
That was a very small bullseye. That's a wild thing, dude. That's a genuinely wild thing.
I feel like this kind of thing happens in India, though, all the time. So I was like, why am I reading so... You know who sent me the story? Ronnie Ching.
Sure.
Ronnie Ching, local open mic comic you might have heard of. He's on tour
So
right
send
now.
him back a Malaysian story about a man shitting and then dying as well. You see what I'm saying? It's like a tit for tat.
He sends me weird news from India a lot. I'm like, okay, Ronnie. What?
You think it's like a friendship sext? Like, hey, man, I don't know how to say hi.
It's a weird. I think he's just like Brown thing that you send it to. I'm like, okay, bro. We've met once in person. Still, I love Ronnie. Hilarious comedian.
When he says man survived, dying from a car, he means you want to get lunch.
You want to get
see
lunch.
What I'm saying? It's like a what's up.
So I feel like this kind of thing happens in India a lot, though. I was wondering
why
why is
the
it so
morgue guys are
newsworthy?
just lazy, dude?
Well, they speculated that maybe because the morgue was malfunctioning, it wasn't like totally frozen in there, that it might have actually revived him or resuscitated him in some weird way, which doesn't make sense. Because even the doctors, India doesn't have a bad, like, doctors in India are not bad. They're actually kind of good.
Sure,
People go
sure.
to India to get free surgery,
Right.
cheaper surgeries and stuff from like Canada and stuff. So it's not like there's like a lot of quackery. I mean, there is a lot of quackery. But
Definitely
it's like,
quackery.
but if you go to hospitals and stuff, like you're going to be in relatively decent care, right?
There's no peasant in India going like, I need to go to Mount Sinai.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, I need to get out of here.
But it's not like West Virginia or some shit. You know
Right.
what I mean? There's decent healthcare there. And even the doctors were like, this is actually a miracle. Because
They
they checked
said
him
it. There's
multiple
no- yeah.
times.
Yeah.
They checked him multiple times. He was confirmed dead. Maybe he shot himself too. I don't know. That's usually the test. if
You have
ask
to shit
me.
yourself
You got to shit yourself.
because your sphincters release.
Everything's
That's the
loose.
one thing I learned from 4
You know?
years of
You
biology.
suddenly become like a Mango Bae host.
Yeah, I
It's
do.
all cutting loose. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you fucked the fucking shit. So I guess the morgue has to like go down there and just
Yeah.
see if it check.
Is he dead? I don't think he's dead yet. He hasn't gasped his last.
Okay, he's feeling around the ass. Okay, doesn't feel a little bumpy yet. So this guy woke up again. I guess he wasn't really dead. I mean, if he was dead, then he'd be dead. If he was,
Bro, it was a miracle. He was dead and now he's alive. This guy can start his own religion now in India. That's the thing
he
about
could do
him.
it. He could do it.
You know?
I guess that's how like I guess intense India is. Like you can never get out of India. You know
Dude,
what I'm
it's
saying?
like in India, it doesn't take much to start a cult there. You can be like the first person who can read in your village, and they're like, oh,
God.
You know, this guy came back to life. He can get 30K followers on IG easily.
That's what I'm saying, dude. And the idea now is to keep killing him, right? So just
That's a good point.
Keep throwing him into different situations where he's dying, and then
That was cool. Do it again.
it's like Groundhog Day. Every day's pain. It's a fascinating thing, dude. I want to meet him. I want to fucking meet this guy. I want to see what's up. I'm going to buy a gun and I'm going to fucking shoot him. And I'm going to see what's up. All right? Let's
Buy a
see.
motorcycle.
Buy a motorcycle.
Yeah.
That's the
You
motorcycle.
gotta hit it with a
based.
motorcycle again. Like, what is this? What is the? That's what it makes it feel like maybe he wasn't dead. Because, like, okay, I can see you
Yeah.
getting fucked up from getting hit by a motorcycle.
Sure.
But it's a motorcycle isn't a car.
Yeah, nobody's really died
It's not
in
like
India
tons,
yeah.
you know?
Because it's like this auto CNG is like small. They go slow.
Yeah.
You know? I guess he came up to heaven and God's like, you're such a fucking bitch. Get back down there. You
down
fucking
there.
loser,
What,
dude.
you're giving up already?
Shut up.
Pussy?
You little bitch. Anyway, I got to deal with this fucking hot suicide bomber who fucking gave a fuck and earned his death.
You see this guy? Fucking mad virgins.
Dude, yo, this guy fucking all the virgins now, bro. Because he did it. He killed himself, dude.
You still are a virgin, bitch. You're 45. Get back to work.
Yeah. He was trying to commit suicide.
Yeah.
By auto CNG, by motorcycle. What a loser. What a fucking loser. Srikesh, man, I mean, truly amazing. India has those stories, though. Like, India might have some of the most interesting stories like that.
It's a place filled with oddities, medical
you know what I'm
oddities,
saying?
and I would
Man
say miracles.
born with 3 legs and 2 heads.
Exactly.
Also knows how to ride ostrich and do math. It's like, what the fuck?
That's a deity right there. That is a Hindu god right there that you literally just described.
Blue man born with 3
heads and 4 legs riding an ostrich. That is literally a Hindu deity. Okay?
Dude.
That is like an obscure Hindu deity.
Because like in India, dude, they like Hindu stories happen in real life. In America, there's such a sort of edging where they don't have any of the stories yet. There's no American Daily Mail like, man walks on water, kind of.
No, nothing.
They don't get any of the gratification from their book.
Listen,
whereas India, there's always like a new...
Always something jumping off.
Something popping off.
Always something jumping off.
You know what I'm saying? Man touch boar, and boar becomes hot, sexy lady.
It's true.
It's a wild thing, dude.
It's a truly magical
Hindu
place.
like Indian stories read like Daily Mail headlines. You know
It's 100% true.
like it's really
all the
it looks
Puranas,
fake.
they're all like New York Post.
New York Post,
lifestyle
NY
headlines,
Daily News level
you know?
headlines. Like,
Krishna lifts up mountain, saves whole village.
you know what I'm saying?
You know?
Discovers village of pygmies who are Nazis. It's like, what the fuck?
Lakshman cuts off nose of female demon, scandalous female demon. Brother pissed.
Female demon's nose, run for office. Wins against Rahul Gandhi. It's like, what the fuck is going on here? But there's like the picture of the nose in garlands, like doing this, you know, sniffing
100%.
babies. It's fucking wild, dude.
Army of monkeys build bridge to Sri Lanka. Boom. More at 10. More at 10, Bill.
Monkey strap suicide bombing vest. Go to Colombo. Worst Thanksgiving ever.
Which did kind of happen in the Ramayana.
They did happen.
Hanuman went there. He was captured by Ravan.
He had some C4.
And he had some C4. He was like, Allahu Akbar. He went, it was a weird twist in the Ramayana where he converts to Islam. It was a weird twist.
They don't tell you. They don't tell you. You know what I'm saying?
Spoiler alert, if you haven't read
The Bible
it.
doesn't like Old Testament. Hindus don't like that Muslim part where where Hanuman is actually a bearded cleric.
Hanuman is bearded. He does have the chin strap beard, actually.
You know what I'm saying? And dude, I'm telling you, these moths are kind of cold, and a lot of people come out a little blue. I'm just telling you right now. They're
Teeth chattering.
You know? I'm just saying. Anyway.
What's our Brown of the Week? Srikesh Kumar, you're an honorary member of Mango Bae.
Hell
We
yeah,
love
dude.
you. Come on the podcast.
Yeah.
Come on the podcast. We love you. We're glad you're alive. We hope your family's glad too.
He's like on the way. He dies over there from a car.
Because there's not enough people in India. So, we got to preserve. And, don't be such a bitch dying from
I
motorcycles.
mean, maybe it's one of those like those chakra whirlwind things where like no matter where he goes, so in New York he'll get hit by like a white hipster in a revel. You know what I'm saying? Anytime it's like always the same type of death.
He's not that kind of a bitch. It's not like that where he's getting hit by a Brooklyn revel, okay?
That it's like God.
He definitely got hit by like a Royal Enfield, a Honda.
You know what I'm saying? I guess God would be like, "You're going to hell."
Yeah, he
You're such a
definitely
bitch.
got hit by like a crotch rocket Yamaha,
That's what it is.
Srikesh ain't no bitch, dude.
That's what I'm saying, dude.
You can start rapping now too, actually.
I mean, dude, he seems like the best power up in Mario Kart. Just put a Srikesh in front of a car. It's the new banana, dude. Oh. Anyway, that's our Brown of the Week, dude. We love you.
Love you, Srikesh.
Today's topic, interesting. I was thinking about this today, actually. That's why I fucking texted you.
Yeah. Well, it's not unlike what we were talking about with Nargis today.
Yeah. The evolving of our parents and how we have to kind of change the way we talk to them.
The evolving conversations of having these brown-ass parents, right?
That's what I'm saying, dude.
And I realize that there's actually different levels of this kind of evolution, right? One is us and our generation, right? Roughly, right? Who came over here and they're very conservative. But then there's generations younger than us, and I see it all the time, whose parents kind of came over already kind of hip.
Sure.
And kind of youthful and can kind of already have conversations with their kids.
Those are very interesting. It's a new type of family. And then
Yeah.
you get sometimes those other ones that are much younger than us and they got the crazy ass.
Exactly.
So how'd
conservative
that
times.
come from?
You know,
Whoa.
I think those kids are. I don't know. I mean, I think about one of our previous guests, Nikita Dump Truck.
Yeah.
Nikita Redcar. I call her by her Instagram handle. Nikita Redcar. She was like at 12, like, Mom and Dad, I'm really into pegging. Okay, Dad, let me peg you. It was
And
like
then
weird.
her dad was like, "Well, that's why we brought you to this dildo."
Yeah. She's like, anything for you, darling.
Yeah.
Anything for you.
Open that closet.
Yeah.
Bunch of toys.
Let me just hop out of there.
Yeah. They just gave her the fuck me downs.
Yeah.
You know, from their closet.
So you've got people like that, and I see a lot, like especially in comedy and stuff. Like a lot of other desis that I meet, like their parents are just like, "Yeah, do it, man, do the comedy."
Yeah.
You know, that's why we brought you here. Total opposite, I think, from like our parents' generation, right? Our parents required some breaking in.
Yeah, truly, like on like a horse in a stable.
Okay, you didn't go for the metaphor I thought you were going to go for, and I'm proud of you, of horror or something like that.
No, I'm on a horse vibe today.
Yeah, so you meant
I'm on a horse vibe today, dude. I watched Seabiscuit a couple of days ago, so I'm really in that horse energy. I mean, how many times in the beginning my mom gave me the phone to like pay the bill or something?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, go do this.
Yeah.
And I was just like, all right. And now I realized, looking back, that it was just she was lazy and
She
she knew English. You know, she knows numbers. It's just,
I mean, we have to accept, at least in our generation, they had us as a form of child labor,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
It was like they're living on a farm and they need us for labor. It's like I had to vacuum.
where are the brown kid spirituals?
Yeah, it's true.
You know,
It's
waiting in
Yeah.
the water.
For me, it was just like do 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 do. That's what I was like humming when I was doing household
the brown
chores. It was like Mario
Dude,
jingles.
There are scenes of me like tilling the ground for my mom.
Yeah.
And she clothed me in this black and white striped clothing. Like, why? What's with the black and white striped clothing, man?
Nobody knows the troubles
the chores I'm
seeing.
doing. Nobody knows the math I do. You know? So it's like I was literally, my mom would be like, make this garden, go. And I'd have to like till the ground. You know, I'm like all day.
You're literally doing field work.
Bro, I'm doing field work with a
You weren't even a
pickaxe.
house slave.
You know what I'm saying?
That was
Not
Arnab
even.
was the house slave in your house.
I wish she like shackled us together, like, oh brother, where art thou? You know what I'm saying? Like a
She put on a straw hat.
She auctions us off like we were on a stage, and she's like, 200, 200, 200,
Shirtless.
200.
She's like, let me see your teeth.
Let me see what's going on.
So gnarly. Gnarly Nargis.
Mom's
Auntie Y.
She was like, only good kid is a dead kid. You know what I'm saying? And straight up, dude, one time, literally, she was like, hey, there's an oak tree out there. I don't want it there anymore.
Figure it out.
Figure it out. And so we're here, and we're figuring out how to like uproot this
I know.
legitimate tree from the ground and throw it away.
I used to have to trim. I used to have big ass hedge trimmers. I was like, I'm 9. I should not be carrying these around. Should not be carrying these around.
You're holding it blade first.
Yeah, like the lawnmower.
club
Like,
with
what do
the-
I do with this again? Mowing the lawn. I remember the first time I ever got drunk, and I got caught, and I was hungover as fuck the next morning. My mom woke me up. It was August. It was 90 degrees. She made me go out in the drunk, pukey clothes I was in and mow the lawn.
That's it. My mom would also make me do that every morning in the weekend, but we didn't have a lawn mowable front
Right,
yard.
right.
'Cause my mom did the tree again. These like trees, for some reason, I guess they know an immigrant family because they'll grow harder. Like,
Yeah.
And so it's like gnarled, whomping willow. You could see fucking Harry Potter fucking behind there. It was fucking insane. And she's like, go lawnmower. I'm like, bro, I can't do parkour with this lawnmower to do anything.
She doesn't care. She's like, she just wants to see you
Fuck,
working, right?
dude.
And I think
But
that's
that's how we live. That was the idea. My neighbors had like the most pristine suburban white family house with the perfect color coordinated plants. They would have they had a baby once, and like the baby was walking into their house, and they looked at our yard and started crying. Literally, it was like, this is
disgusting.
And it was disgusting. We had Christmas lights in June. I mean, it was really rough.
I mean, we had our parents had no finesse,
time, dude.
right? They had no concept of like, hey,
Yeah.
a nice yard.
Nice yard,
It's like,
dude.
no, both my parents grew up in cities,
Dude,
right?
there's just like cows, like cow manure and like mulch. Just lard, pigs dead.
No, there's definitely like stuff rotting, you know, like a rotting
Dead
fence.
wolves.
And so we had to wait for like a new white neighbor to show up to like replace the fence.
Yo.
You know?
Dude, and the white neighbors would look at us like these are savages.
Yeah, I know.
The Pocahontas song, savages,
Exactly.
savages, da, da, da. And we were. Brown people don't belong in the suburbs, man.
They don't. It wasn't. But you know what? As the more and more acclimated my parents got, the more they started to understand lawn care, manicuring a garden, having nice things outside.
Right,
you know?
right.
For them, it's just like this is a house. It's a nice house. It's a bigger house than the one I grew up in.
Right.
And this is it. Now all I do is work here and I eat here.
That's what I'm
and
saying,
that's it. We don't need to go outside. We're not outdoors people.
Right.
You know, they came over here to like escape that.
Right. And there's like, hey, like a city council comes in. They're like, listen, there's a wild bear that's just lurking on your premises. Your mom looks at him and like hands you a bow and arrow. like
go take it, get rid of the bear. She gives you a rock.
Lazy.
Gives her a rock. Just throw it at the bear.
Gives you some condoms. Yeah. Okay, fucking go. Show that bear who's boss.
I'm sad though for this younger generation who are not having the same kinds of tension with their parents that we did.
Sure.
You know what I mean?
There's a sort of tension in that the parents feel of like, okay, I'm trying to make sure that I'm not my parents from before.
Right, exactly.
So what's going on now is they're raising some little white kids, you know, little bit.
That's what it is.
Little white
You're
boys.
raising a bunch of little white kids.
Little white kids. I'm waiting. I want the TikToks to be like, when your mama beat your ass with a knife.
I know.
You know, and black kids are still getting it. So black kids,
those you can only go to black kids.
I mean,
TikTok for that.
The black talk is straight up like these moms are staying in. You know.
Now, of course, I'm sorry you have to endure the abuse, but
no. You know, when your uncle tries to have sex with you, you know. So it's like the idea of like, okay, there's still like an element of like a little bit of abuse, a little bit of character building, as we'll say. But in our India, you have a joke like this. It's so hilarious. It's like, you know, my son's a DJ and he's like happy about it. This guy's excited, you know?
That's right. I do a joke like that.
He goes like, iwi, iwi, you know? It's like, it's so good. Tiesto who, you know? So that idea of like these uncles who are just like too cool, you know? Like,
I know.
Just cool.
I just came here because I want my son to be a DJ. You know? It was always my dream. I'm an aeronautic engineer in school or whatever, but I really want Anil to... You know, wicked,
you know? Like sometimes his song's playing there and then he starts a song over there. And
what,
I'm like,
pre-med?
My guy.
I've been grooming you for musical theater, idiot.
Go watch Guys and Dolls again. Go watch Fiddler on the Roof. You know? So there's an energy of like, okay, we're going to totally make our sons the coolest people ever. Yeah. And that's lame.
It is lame.
Okay, it's fucking lame.
Cool parents is not
It's
cool.
lame, dude. And that's why we're going to have terrible kids.
Maybe.
You have a cha-cha energy, which
I
you
have
can
the
bring
cha-cha
in.
energy.
You
do too, though, motherfucker.
I can.
You do too.
But with my
In
kids,
certain circumstances, you do.
I can bring it out.
You can bring it out. And when you have kids, you will. I know you will, dude.
Maybe you're right.
I think we need to time it so we have kids around the same time.
Yeah, dude.
You know?
I want my kid to be a woman and yours to be a man, and then they better fuck by 3.
Exactly.
By 3.
We need to
I'll be
make
putting
this
him
union.
like scientists who work with pandas.
We got to bring back child marriages, is what we're saying.
I want to put them in like a bamboo field and just like, all right, fuck out of it.
We're bringing back child marriages. That's what's happening.
Yeah, dude.
That's what's going to happen with us.
100%, dude.
Siddiquee and Behari. We're going to start a new religion.
We're going to go to Kabul where it's legal, fucking make it happen and come back. I swear to God. My kid is not going to not fuck your kid. That's 100%. For sure.
I'm gay, whatever
gay,
it is.
Trans,
okay,
asexual. You go for that.
And they better bring us proof.
Okay? I want to see like a pap smear, but it's cum. I want to see that. All right? I want you to taste it like, that's my daughter's. Good.
We're gonna unveil this episode to them when they come out to a certain age.
At 5. When they've already had 2 kids by 6. Yeah, it's going to be a dynasty here, bitch. And they're going to start their own podcast. There's no other job I accept.
They're going to inherit Mango Bae. Is what it is. They're going to go into the family business of doing Mango Bae. But we're going to be mean about it. We're not going to be like cool parents about it. We're like, this is the family business. Yeah. Go take care of it.
Hey,
go riff it up.
I want 3 browns of the week by Sunday.
Hey, go call Joe a pedophile.
Hey, go.
Do it.
You're a pedophile. Put some back into it.
Say it with your chest, bitch.
But the end of it, we're just making them suck his dick. Go! Make him a pedophile. So it makes you able to do jokes about him.
And for no good reason, we're talking in bad accents, too. We're just like, oh, hey.
For the first 10 years of my kid's life, I'm going to be like, oh my God.
Yeah.
He'll have no idea that I cannot talk. But at my age 11, I'll be like, what up, bitch? And he's like, ah! That's my plan. These kids about to know, dude. These kids about to know. Oh, I don't want to fuck Pranav's kid. He's smelly. You better smell his fucking ass, bitch.
He's a late bloomer. Go.
Hey, if you fuck Pranav's kid for a little bit,
you're gonna be wishing you would fuck this kid in about 5 years.
Oh, you want to watch Paw Patrol? Huh? Okay, huh? Well, you're on Bat Patrol.
You're on
Go
that
get 'em.
patrol. All right.
Yeah,
You're on mall patrol. Open it up.
Yeah, go, bitch. E-I-O-U.
It's wild because it's so funny. You know, you were talking about earlier about how talking to Nargis now, like she's getting into Mango Bae, she's getting a bit into the vernacular. I can now, at this point in my life, talk to my parents about stuff. Like growing up, it was hyper conservative, they were nice people and they had a good sense of humor and stuff, but you didn't talk about shit, right? Now though, my parents have seen me do sets where I'm talking about getting my ass eaten and stuff. Now, granted, they muted it. And
they're like, why is it an opener?
Yeah.
You can't put it in the middle of your set, man. Listen, man, the people want what they want.
Why is the host introducing you like this? Is getting her ass eaten? What?
Why is your stage name Ass Eat McGee? What's that about?
Why are you getting your ass eaten on stage?
It's called prop comedy, Mom. It's called prop comedy.
My name's Carrot Bottom. Carrot Bottom.
Carrot Bottom. Are.
But now I can talk to them like that, right? You can talk to Nargis about Mango Bae. It was unheard of.
100%.
You know, it's weird being able to talk to them like sort of adults at this point.
Yeah.
I think it's also because like time is running out. They're like, we don't have time to fucking be a idiot or a hard ass or whatever with this kid.
Right.
Let's just vibe with them a little bit now, as much as they can.
Right. There's a limit because they grew up in a fucking energy. So like, you know, the idea that the beatings are all gone. And that takes literally, I think, for me, it took 15 years to be like, all right, now we can a human being level talk, right? Because once someone starts beating you, we're not chilling anymore. There's not like like, hey, let's hang. It's now there's a certain power struggle that's already there.
Yep.
It's locked. For my brother who was there, I'm just getting out of it, you know? I didn't realize that we talked about this, you know, on the pod many times. Like, there's just a certain thing we have to get over when you're beat.
Yeah.
My mom, you know, even now,
it's a very clear demarcation of power, right?
What
what the relationship is. Like, this is an authority. You are a subject to that authority.
So me undoing it has been one of the longest journeys. And now my mom, again, she is not that person anymore. No. Genuinely, she's not that person. She's a person who beats people. It's not her. Now, I have to accept that. And it's hard to extricate myself from my image of her who is more locked in your brain than your own mother?
Right. Well, see, that's the thing. You know, here's the thing. And it's so interesting you brought that up because I think this is the thing that us as children of immigrants, a lot of times a lot of people, I think, in our cohort and in our generation will just keep carrying the baggage of their shitty childhood of getting beaten, having a lot of parental pressure.
Right.
And I'm not saying that what they went through wasn't fucked up or that it's something to be dismissed. It's not. But I think at a certain point, you have to accept that these are people who are also young, didn't know what the fuck they were doing, didn't know where they were raised a certain way, and that they themselves were able to evolve over time. And so in a sense, forgiveness has to be part of the program between you and your parents, right?
Right.
No, I'm talking about in terms of in circumstances like ours. Now, if you got fucking molested or some shit like that, you're welcome. No, I'm kidding. But
you're welcome. How many uncles have said that after molesting? They're like, you're welcome. Anyway,
he's just that good.
He's just that good, dude.
Did you come?
Yeah,
horrid. So gnarly.
He's a very tender molester. You know? Are you feeling okay?
He puts on candles.
Is this too much inside? God, just a tip for now. Oh my God.
But you know, in situations like that, look, I get it, 100%. Like that's a very difficult thing to forgive. But I think in situations of like, okay, my parents were hard asses in this way, put this kind of pressure on me, insulted me, maybe demeaned me a little bit. You know, it sucks, but you have to look at who they are now. Are they still this way?
Right.
Are they unrepentant?
That's hard to recontextualize, dude.
It's very difficult to. It's 100%. Extremely difficult to, you know? I think we had it much easier in many ways because our parents weren't just total nightmares to us, right? There was love there too. There was enjoyment. There was things like that.
I mean, that's interesting. If someone just watches Mango Bae, they think that our parents are like gulag people, who own prisons that they just but they're not. There's just jokes, hyperbole. It's the fun stuff. Talk about the.
There's a lot of pressure, and I mean, definitely in my case, my mom is not somebody who wants to accept my own self-identification of who I am, right? She being me is not something that even to this day she struggles with.
Right.
You know? And she's like, get a haircut.
She can't handle if you don't like the same sweets you liked when you were fifth grade.
Right.
But you loved mitai. I don't know anymore, Mom. It's
so
that breaks them.
It does.
So imagine, lock that up to a whole
because
life.
It's also them like, wow, I don't have the power anymore. And so much of my own identity as a parent was being a parent to this kid.
Right.
What's my function now?
Maybe that's why my mom loves Mango Bae so much. It's like her kind of seeing the power that I have,
Right.
in talking and like not being just like, oh, mom, kiss on the cheek, blah blah.
Yeah. And that's why my mom doesn't watch it because she doesn't want to see the power.
My mom has this, like the BDSM porn. You hate it, but you watch it. This is my mom's BDSM. She's like, oh fuck, this is so wrong and bad.
It's like, I want to slap him so hard right now. Oh, if I could beat his ass.
Oh God.
Oh, if I could beat his ass.
It's insane, man. So, the idea is like, now how we talk to our parents, how I talk to my mom is like more on the level.
Yep.
It's on the level.
Yeah.
And that's a wild thing. Hey, mom. Yeah, I didn't like the girl you sent me. What?
Yeah.
Yeah, she was, no. Ah! And her eyes don't mean anything anymore as much. Before, my mom's tinderbox energy would change my whole day.
Right. Speaking of talking to our parents, remember at the beginning of this whole Mango Bae thing, we used to apologize to our parents regularly.
Yeah.
During episodes.
Yeah. Sincerely,
we'd be like, sorry, mom. Sorry, dad.
Yeah.
Sorry, mom. Now it's...
I think now it's the bit of respect. That was 2 years ago. And in 2 years, a lot has changed with our views of our parents.
Yeah.
They're now genuinely human. And I guess maybe it took them to be at the edge of death, not literally, but to be like, shit.
I know.
Okay, fuck, I guess.
I guess I have to accept this.
I guess you can go out past 11.
Yeah, exactly.
Like the specter of actual death.
Okay, fine. You're a sovereign being.
Okay, you can don't fuck. Please don't fuck.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
can't. They'll never get over
Well,
that.
it was like the time I was like 15 and my parents thought that I was gay for a second because of this whole prank that I'd been doing with my friends where I was sucking their dicks. No, I'm kidding. And they thought I was gay so much that they're like, son, you can date. We promise. You can date now. You can date girls. You can date girls.
It's a brinksmanship kind of thing.
Yeah, exactly. Like, okay. If you're going to go nuclear, forget it.
You're sucking a dick. They bring a naked girl on a platter. Like, please, look. She's hot. Her pussy's right there.
We'll remove our missiles from Turkey if you remove your missiles from Cuba's asshole.
Turkey.
Yeah.
From Cuba's asshole. There's an Indian missile crisis right now of the Pranav variety. But your parents thought you were gay for a second. My parents thought I was gay for a life. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, they're still on the like.
Well, the piercings and stuff. And, Bangladeshi, a little more conservative.
That's what it is. I mean, when I got that second hoop, I might as well have like gone in on Chippendales as a third co-owner. Like, it was just such a fucking.
You might as well have gotten your asshole pierced.
I saw you on Magic Mike, you fucking loser. So it's that thing. I think it's a very healthy way to go about it. And if I miss a call with my dad, like, to the next day, he'll be like calling me like, so what's up? Like, he'll literally be offended. I'm like, this is how friends are.
I know, exactly. And that's why I like it. In fact, I'm overdue for a phone call to my parents right now.
Yeah.
Which I'm feeling guilty about.
I remember one time that your mom, I think, was too much for you or something. Then you were like, I'm no more, mom.
Yeah.
And you didn't talk to him for like a month or like a
Not
week,
a month. A month
week
is
or two.
impossible. A week.
Yeah, Jesus Christ.
like a
If I was
week.
your mom, I'd be like, oh my God.
Yeah, she was not happy about that.
Fuck. So
It wasn't even a week, actually.
and when she came
it
back,
was like 2 business days.
okay, then when she comes back, she must have been like just completely just throwing shade for like a couple of days.
Oh, definitely.
Just like,
it starts like,
hi.
Oh, hey.
Oh, what
You want to
what's
talk
my
to me?
name?
Why do you want to talk to me? That's her whole vibe always, Oh, what? Who? I haven't thought.
Mom? Me? No, I can't be mom. Acquaintance. That's my new name.
Yeah, exactly.
Call me acquaintance. Call me dirty, stupid idiot. That's what you like. Well, again, it's a happy thing. I think I implore all of us to look at our parents as humans and fucking accept them for as they are and fucking grow from it. And it's okay to fuck and love your mom. Okay?
You can do that, yeah.
Usama from 2 days ago.
Yeah, you have genitals and they're there for a reason.
You for sure have genitals,
You know?
dude. That's why my mom tried to say it was fake news for a long time.
Yeah.
I think she tried to like will my penis away with her own head.
Yeah.
Like dream away the penis. It's just a dream. It's just a crazy dream. She looked down. Ah! Sorry, mom. I have a
Sorry,
dick.
auntie. He's got a dick.
Right?
You've been using it a lot.
Dude, I really do be out here.
Yeah.
Sorry, mom. If you knew even a little bit.
Too much now.
Mom.
Mom, I'm still a virgin. Don't worry.
As you can see, of course.
Yeah, you can see.
But that's that's kind of the word, and it's a good thing, and it's fucking, that's the word.
That is the word. We
do advice, or do you
all
want
the parents out there? We
have an advice column?
We don't have an advice for today.
So we'll
guys,
comment
though,
later.
remember we're out here. Mango Bae saves your life is our new segment, our new advice segment. We've had 2 or 3 so far. They've been great. Keep hitting us through the Patreon for those. This has been Mango Bae. Guys, remember to subscribe to us on Apple Podcasts, on Spotify. Write us a review on Apple Podcasts.
Yes.
Okay? It's important.
Reviews are going to build up our following.
That keeps help to build our following. You know, we're already doing great, but we want to do better. So write us some more reviews. It really does help. Every bit helps. Remember to subscribe to the Patreon. A lot of spicy content there. We love you guys. Thank you.
Come again.
Come again.
Mom, do you know what that means? 2 ways, 2 definitions.
Your Mango Bae.